Welcome to the Weather Centre on Freedom Day, where a band of high cloud moves in over the western and southern part of South Africa. We're forecasting warm weather over the western parts with sunny and warm conditions over the northern and central interior. Windy conditions are forecast over parts of the Free State and Gauteng on Monday, with some cloud moving in over Gauteng, the northwest and Limpopo in the afternoon. We'll see thundershowers forming over the eastern part of Mpumalanga, as well as throughout KwaZulu-Natal, with cloudy weather in the forecast over the southern part of the province. Here's our rainfall probability map showing isolated thundershowers for KwaZulu-Natal, as well as over the eastern part of Mpumalanga, but of the dry forecast for the rest of South Africa. On our maximum temperature map, you'll see hot weather over the northern parts, around 30 degrees for Uppington, Mahikeng, Bombela and Pretoria, 28 as we head into Kimberley and Polokwane, and Johannesburg and Bloemfontein expecting a high of 26 degrees. 25 for Cape Town and Durban, but with a mild Monday in store for Port Elizabeth, Bishu, Graaff-Reinet and Pietermaritzburg, and we're forecasting a high of 27 for Springbok. Along the west coast, we're expecting some fog, so moderate beach conditions here, with a light southerly wind for Namaqualand and a moderate southerly wind for Langeman, but more of a southeast as we head towards Alexander Bay. Along the west coast, we'll see a 2-meter southwesterly swell at 13 seconds. It'll be a good beach day on Freedom Day in the southwest with a moderate southeasterly wind in the forecast. We're forecasting a 2-meter southwesterly swell at 14 seconds along the southwest coast. Good beach conditions with the light and variable winds are expected for Mossel Bay and Plettenberg Bay, with a predominantly onshore component to the wind. You'll see a southwesterly wind as we head towards Jeffreys Bay and Port Elizabeth, with fresh winds and moderate beach conditions for Port Elizabeth, and we're expecting quite a small swell here of only 1.5 meters. Along the east coast, good beach conditions are expected for East London and the Wild Coast, with a southwesterly wind for East London and a southerly flow for the Wild Coast and Durban. KwaZulu-Natal can expect thundershowers, so poor beach conditions there. Along the east coast, we're forecasting a 1.5 meter easterly swell with wave heights between 2 and 3 feet. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a great Freedom Day.